overview of climate change and its impacts on agricultural activities in Africa. I will also talk on the resilience strategies and interventions in African agriculture, then why gender and climate change in agri-food system. Then we'll give you the results of the policy review that we did using the Adapted GAPo Tool and the actionable roadmap we developed for inclusive and gender-sensitive climate action.
A child in the distance, playing in the rain, the sweet sound of water flowing away, a construction worker coming home from work, two parents and their children going to church, a happy little baby drools on your shirt. What an extraordinary day. Let us have a world of ordinary people living life the way God wants us to. And if we have a world of ordinary people, extraordinary things will happen to me and you. Just a man, but he'd kill his son for the price of a lamb. And let us consider ordinary Job, who lost it all, but in God had his hope. Now ordinary David, a little shepherd boy, brought down Goliath with a stone and a toy. Little Jesus, ordinary child, the carpenter's first son, humble and mild. If anybody told you he'd be Messiah, you probably would laugh it off, I know. So let us have a world of ordinary people living life the way have a world of ordinary people, extraordinary things will happen to me and you. Every little baby has the power to be great, and every tall tree grew up from some mustard seed. No ordinary children going off to war, 'cause no single leader is worth dying for. No ordinary mother will cry herself to sleep, 'cause no ordinary father will come home after 3 a.m. that is. So let us have a world of ordinary people living life the way God wants us to. And if we have a world of ordinary people, extraordinary things. Oh. Extraordinary things. extraordinary things will happen to me and you. A child in the distance, playing in the rain, the sweet sound of water flowing away, the construction worker coming home from work, two parents and their children going to church, a happy little baby drools on your shirt. What an extraordinary day. Let us have a world of ordinary.
I would not follow them through. So I think I was going to fault the issue of awareness, even though she now confirmed that out of 100 and something actors, barely just insignificant percentage was even aware. Are they really not aware? Or they are just being wicked? It's funny that we put things in place and we claim not to be aware. So I think there's more to it than just whether they are not aware or they are aware. So I want to suggest that beyond just talking about implementation of implementing issues related to awareness, maybe manifestos, which has not really done much for us in this country, maybe manifestos should be enshrined, or information related to things like this should be enshrined in manifestos. And like you said, the key success indicators, we can now begin to, because if we ask ourselves, the manifesto of the previous administration, the manifesto of this present administration, it's not possible for us to measure what they are doing about the women. It's very difficult. So I want to say, possibly as part of the recommendation, maybe to spell it out, maybe in your full paper, I don't know. Is there any way they can put some KPIs in a way that we can measure with metrics?
What is KPI?
Key performance indicators. Is it in line with your success indicators?
No, not all of us in extension.
Okay. Key performance indicators. Just like you have a barometer to measure. Now between this time and this time, we have achieved this. Maybe X number of women have been put in certain positions. X number of women have been carried along. She said something about success indicators. Maybe just to further elaborate, key performance based on specific items, which are indicators. Measure whether, if we say, I remember, was it not going to come to administration? The record come out at 5%. And with numbers, we were able to know that at every decision-making platform, we have X number of women in place. So that's a way to measure that if we have 70 men, 30 of them are women. It may not be enough. It should be 50-50. Then we understand the cultural reasons sometimes why women do not. I remember she was our pioneer, one of our pioneer fellows in the second program, and the proposal was for it to be a 50-50 thing. It was difficult. I was at the Center for Research then. I personally made effort to ensure that we had more women. But unfortunately, sometimes, sorry, there was a woman that said you have to go and hear from her husband. So we have these issues. Eventually, when she came, I was very excited. That is cultural. It's not a big deal. There's nothing cultural about it. So that's why many times, even when we propose 50-50, you see that we don't get a good test. But then, I think there should be a deliberate attempt by all and sundry. If I were in a position, I do that. It doesn't matter whether they say I'm doing bias. Sometimes it should be biased. It's a good cause. So I think it's something we must take home. that when we are in whatever position, something must pinch. Pinch whoever is there. Out of these people, how many people are women? But like you said, not just women. People who know what they are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the contribution. And I would like to ask, it's not our field, not my field, but I want to know how these policies, how do you get into the local farm? How do you get it? How do you get them to be aware? And how do you get into them, the local farmers, policies? And what do they, how do they benefit? How do they access and benefit from these policies that you make? That's my question.
Okay. You know, when I was presenting, I talked about, I think it's one of the actionable roadmap, domestication. Because when these policies are enacted, these rural women, like policies in agriculture, key beneficiaries are rural farmers. But many of them are not even aware. So, one of the ways that we can step down these policies to them is having a simplified version. Like the gender policy in agriculture, there's a simplified version which FAO did. It has pictures and simplified in simple English, just the objectives simplified. So that simplified version, we in extension, we put them in infographics and all of that. In some of these our trainings, we communicate it to them. That's the only way that one of the key ways they can be aware. Because if you're bringing a whole policy to a rural woman, what is the person going to do about it? Cannot even understand the English. So this simplified version, some of them even come in preaching English. Some come with pictures, more of pictures, then with few words.